Good morning. This is a recording for Monday, November 17th. The Zen story today is titled The Fox That Wore a Hat. He hadn't worn the hat in years. It hung behind the door, sun-bleached and frayed, but still intact. Woven straw, rim wide enough to shade the eyes. A monk's hat, yes, but not just any. It had been gifted to him long ago by a friend he no longer wrote to, one of those people you carry in silence, even after the voices fade. It was a gift. She had given it to him at the foot of a dry mountain. No parting words, only a nod and the pressing of palm to palm. He had worn it every day until one afternoon, deep in the forest, he simply stopped, hung it up, and closed the door. Now, this morning, the door creaked open all on its own, and sitting just beyond the step, legs neatly folded beneath him, tail curled like a question mark, hat perfectly balanced atop his head, was the fox. The monk stared. The fox did not blink. The straw hat looked too large for its narrow skull, but somehow it stayed in place, slanted low like it had something to hide. The fox tilted its head slightly, the brim tipping with it, and then, slowly the fox turned and trotted off into the woods, hat bobbing atop its head like it had always belonged there. The monk followed, not quickly, not with anger, but with something else rising in his chest. Something like grief, warmed at the edges by laughter. The forest was brighter than usual, every leaf catching too much light. Each time he glimpsed the fox, it was just far enough ahead to vanish again. As he walked, he found a scrap of cloth snagged on a branch. It wasn't the fox's. It was part of his old traveling robe. He hadn't seen it in decades. Another turn revealed a set of parallel stones, like old temple steps. His old friend's name flashed across his mind. He could see her then, kneeling by a stream, dipping the hat into the water to cool it before pressing it to his neck. He remembered her laughter, gentle, always a little bit ahead of him. The fox reappeared, watching him from a low ridge. The monk climbed toward it, and just before the summit, the fox dropped the hat. It tumbled once, landed upright on the moss. The monk reached it, panting, the memory of years thick in his chest. He picked it up. The inside was dry, warm. He held it close. The scent was no longer dust or straw. It was her. The fox was gone. He sat down on the ridge. Below, the trees swayed without wind. The hat rested in his lap. His hands trembled. It wasn't a memory. It wasn't grief. It was presence, woven into straw and silence. The monk placed the hat on his head. It didn't quite fit, but it felt right. Take a comfortable position, and as always, take a moment to relax your body, arriving into stillness. Maybe close your eyes and take a few nice, satisfying breaths in and out. Feel the breath entering your nose, cool and light, and then feel the warmth as you exhale, releasing tension, allowing you to soften a bit. There is no need to change anything. Just observe and notice the space around you, the quiet spaces between sounds. Be here in this moment, just as it is. And when thoughts come, let them pass, like clouds, like ripples, like water. And now take a moment to reflect. What if you would, sorry, what if what you long for is already there, just out of reach? What if what you long for is already there, just out of reach? Now bring your hands to your heart and send that energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I remember that I have enough, I do enough, and I am enough. May I touch deep, natural peace. As you gently let go of the practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? And as you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. What if what you long for is already there, just out of reach? As always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.